All right, man. Hold on. Look, let me get myself right, man. Let's get in camera, bro. It's been a minute since I did this. It's been a minute. Look, I don't even know how to do YouTube videos no more. My phone going off, man. Like, do y'all know how long it's been since I put this game in my PlayStation? Like, it's been a hot minute ever since I played this game. And honestly, the other day I just sat and wondered. I picked the disc up just like this. I was holding it just like this, and I just looked at it and I started to wonder, what made me stop playing the game that I was so hyped for? I didn't think that this game was gonna be competition to 2K. I'm not that naive. But before this game came out, I thought that NBA Live 19 was gonna be a viable second option for some people that either you want to get both of the games and you want to play both games all year, or even if you were just tired of 2K and you want to step outside of your normal comfort zone, your normal box, into getting something else. I thought that this game was gonna be that. Nope. NBA Live fans, 2K fans, we can all come together and realize this game ain't the game that a lot of us expected. And like, I just started to wonder, what made me put this game down so quickly? Don't get it twisted though. I put a lot of hours into this thing. I'll show you that right now. See the screen. You see my court hype, my court battles hype, my live run hype. All of those are a decent amount. It's enough to tell you I put a lot of hours into this game. And when thinking about that, that's when I came up with the idea for this video, man. So y'all see the title, y'all see the thumbnail. I don't even know what those are gonna be right now, but it's gonna be something to the effect of 5 unfortunate things that we learned from NBA Live 19, man. So let's go ahead and get into this thing, man. We gonna start off with number 5. Let's get it. All right, man, let's go ahead and get into it, man. The number 5 unfortunate thing that we learned from NBA Live 19 is that blocks in this game got a long way to go, but they are nowhere near where they need to be when it comes to blocks in NBA Live. If I'm being honest, this is the main reason why I put this game down. The list is really not in no kind of order, but I had to make sure that this is the first thing that I addressed in this video, because when this game launched, the blocking in this game was god awful, bro. And I don't want to sound like a prisoner of the moment. I know that the blocking has improved since day one. The devs knew how terrible it was, but believe me when I tell you, the blocking in NBA Live 19 is some of the worst blocking I've ever experienced in a sports game, period. Just think about it, bro. This game was sold in 2018. That's when it was officially released. And this game had canned block animations. I don't want to see no game with canned animations, especially not when it comes to something that's as vital as a block. In this game, offensive players were not rewarded for getting free. If we being honest, you was punished. Defensive players are getting shifted into position. Offensive players' momentum was being slowed down so they could be punished for getting free. Blocking in this game wasn't rating based. Nobody can ever tell me that it was, because you had dudes like Ryan Anderson getting 2-hand snatch blocks. Absolutely ridiculous. Like, why does he have access to those animations? One of my subs told me that Curry got a 2-hand snatch block on him, and I believe it, because I've seen far weirder things in the game, bro. When you see something like that in one of these games, that takes away from the immersion of the game, and I immediately want to take this disc and throw it like a frisbee, bro. You can have a player like LeBron, like Giannis, like Westbrook. I'm talking about dudes that are monsters, that are unstoppable forces when they drive into the rim. You can have one of them dudes and they get babied in the paint consistently. It makes us not want to play your game. This can't be in NBA Live 20. It just can't be. On to number 4. The 4th unfortunate thing that we learned about this game is that this game was plagued with automatic animations, and they need to be removed for the next title, bro. Now, if y'all don't know what I mean, man, if you played NBA Live 19, I guarantee you know what I'm talking about. Maybe I just worded it a little bit different. But in NBA Live, do y'all remember when you're playing with your character, somebody shoot a shot up, and you don't press a button, but your character automatically jumps up and get that rebound? When you on defense, somebody running straight for you, you don't press a button, but when they hit a euro, your character somehow goes for the steal and the other person sweeps his arm across you. Or you don't press a button, your player all of a sudden jumps up for the contest and get dunked on. These are automatic animations, and they need to be removed as soon as possible. First of all, let's be honest, this removes the skill from the game. This stuff does nothing but help trash players. Rebounding isn't based on skill. It's not about who has the best timing, the best anticipation, which players had a better blocking rating, which player boxed out the other player first. It's not about none of that. It's not about none of that. It's all about, will the game give me an automatic animation to get this rebound or not? Or will it give my opponent that? You know what I'm saying? That is completely garbage. I am so tired of me being in position for a rebound, but I don't get it simply because the game didn't grant me an animation. Automatic animations need to go. I understand you're trying to casualize your game so you won't make it too difficult for new people to come in there, but they don't need this many crutches. They don't need y'all to hold their hands that much. These automatic animations take away from my freedom. What if I don't want to get that rebound, but you're forcing me to get it? What if instead of when this dude does Euro, I want to try to take a charge? You're taking my options away by putting me in automatic animations. Automatic animations and canned animations go hand in hand. Remove them. Remove them. They're trash. These uninterruptible animations, these automatic animations need to go. And while we're talking about it, let me go ahead and put these stills in there too, because these canned still animations, I know I didn't talk about them in the previous one, those need to go too. Let's go ahead and go to number 3. The third unfortunate thing that we learned about NBA Live 19 is that real player motion was not added to the defensive side of the ball, man. Now, one of the big hype selling points that they were trying to get across for us this year was that this year they added real player motion into the game, and now the game will move more fluid. That was a big thing, bro, because a lot of people wanted the game to look and feel less stiff, and that's what real player motion executed on the offensive side of the ball. Unfortunately, we later went on to learn that real player motion was only added to one side of the ball. So all of my dudes out there that play NBA Live 19, if you felt like the defense was better last year, and if you feel like this year you're struggling to stay in front of somebody no matter what build you have, well, nah, bro, you're not tripping, bro. You're actually on to something, bro. That's because offensively, they have way more ranges of motion that defensively we can never match. That's why left righting on NBA Live is so effective. That's why last year you felt like you were able to stay with somebody because y'all had the same ranges of motion. Now with NBA Live 19 adding real player motion to the offensive side, it created an imbalance in the game. You really can't keep up just as well as you could keep up last year. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm pretty sure some of the dudes out there probably master the controls and everything like that, and you play solid defense. But at the end of the day, you can't deny the offense move more effectively than the defense does. It's unfortunate that we had to get this game to learn that. And in NBA Live 20, yo, I swear, please, yo, real player motion better be added to the defense, man. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, bro. How could this game ship without adding that? But let's go ahead and go to number 2, man. The number 2 unfortunate thing that we learned about NBA Live 19 is that they still got a ways to go when it comes to actually putting game modes together and giving us things to do in those game modes. I know that is a mouthful. Let me go ahead and explain this a little better, man. Just about everywhere game mode wise, almost every game mode is lacking. And the reason why I say almost is because I don't know if Ultimate Team is lacking. I don't have the information. I've never touched that mode, but I've touched every other mode. And every other mode is lacking, is missing things. Almost every other mode is bare bones, if we being honest. Don't get me started on association. That thing, it has improved from last year. Sorry about my phone, I don't know what I'm saying. I know y'all probably heard that. But association has improved from last year. I will give y'all credit, but it's still not where it needs to be. The league portion of the one mode, oh my goodness, it's still not where it needs to be. But the mode that I want to focus on the most is court battles, because coming into this game, I had so much hype for court battles. I'm gonna be honest, when I seen the trailer, I was like, hey yo, this sounds like a dope idea. You create a court, you make your defensive lineup and your offensive lineup. When you're attacking somebody else's court, you gotta use this team and you go against their defensive team. I thought it was a good idea. But the main problem with that mode is it's player versus computer. I don't understand that. I don't like the idea of not having player versus player in that mode. What's the point of showing me my friends list in their teams? I don't care. I can't interact with them like that. Why can I not at least put a private match together where I play on my court under my rules with my team? I invite him. He brings his team. We go against each other in the little quick player versus player. Court battles, in my opinion, is a massive failure, if I'm being honest, bro, because y'all missed it. Y'all missed it. The mode sounds so decent. I could see 2K taking this and improving upon it where you missed. And that brings me to my number 1 spot, man. The number 1 misfortunate thing that we learned about this game is that they're simply not ready. They're not what we thought they were going to be, man. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I thought that this was going to be a stepping stone because NBA Live 18 was a decent building block. It wasn't an amazing one, but it showed me, okay, they are trying to make their game better. And NBA Live 19 is another step. I do think NBA Live 19 is better than 18. I really do. But to me, this was a baby step. I thought that coming from 18 to 19, it was going to be a massive step. Not a step big enough for them to compete with 2K, but a step big enough to have people think about, okay, maybe I should get both games. They're not what we thought they was going to be, man. I know, at least for me, and that's really disappointing to say, man, but that's all I got for y'all boys, man. Make sure that you like, subscribe, hit those notifications so you can join the gang. And we out.
Shout out to my kinfolk, just got on that Coca-Cola squad. Watch my profile and my go-kart, this my getaway is fuck. In my hood we call it book. Fuck about what you think of me. All my hoes be nines and dimes. All she want is chicken grease. All you know is